In India's vast democracy, who is eligible to vote from where? The answer lies in a deceptively simple term, ordinarily resident. But as lakhs of migrant workers and seasonal laborers remain invisible in electoral rolls, the time has come to unpack the legal and social weight behind this phrase. Section 19 of the Representation of the People Act, 1950 states that a person must be ordinarily resident in a constituency to be enrolled. Section 20 further defines it. One must possess a dwelling in the area, even if temporarily absent. But is this enough in today's migratory economy? In the 1999 Manmohan Singh case, the Gauhati High Court clarified that ordinary residence must mean a habitual and permanent intention to dwell, not casual or temporary. This precedent ensures integrity, but also complicates inclusion for India's mobile population. India's internal migration is massive. The 2020 to 2021 PLFS estimates that over 100 million Indians migrate for work. Many live in informal housing with no rental proof, no voter registration, and no access to polling booths. Despite being citizens, they're electoral refugees. Interestingly, NRIs and service voters are protected. NRIs use Form 6A, while armed forces personnel are covered under Section 20, Subsection 8, and special rules. Why then are internal migrants, the engine of our informal economy, left behind? The spirit of ordinary residence is to ensure voters are part of the constituency they vote in. It's meant to uphold electoral accountability, prevent bogus voting, and reflect true representation. But, when the law becomes too rigid, it risks violating the very essence of adult suffrage. Rule 7 of the Registration of Electors Rules, 1960, mandates in-person verification. But migrant workers are often at work sites during working hours with no fixed address. This procedural rigidity results in de facto disenfranchisement despite de jure eligibility. Now, the Election Commission has proposed remote electronic voting machines for migrant workers and linking Aadhaar with voter ID to reduce duplication. However, this raises questions. Can voters stay accountable to a constituency where they don't reside? India must rethink the idea of electoral inclusion. Solutions could include dual registration with single vote rights, seasonal voter registration drives, or mobile BLOs at work sites. International best practices, like postal ballots in Australia, can offer insights. Inclusive democracy cannot afford to lose 10 crore citizens to technicalities. Ordinary residents must be redefined, not diluted, but aligned with ground realities. True democracy is not just about who can vote, but who is allowed to. This was a deep dive into electoral law, voter inclusion, and migrant rights. For more civil services content, subscribe to Sosin IS.